Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. My name's Sam, and today we are checking out Virtuoso. Now, if you've ever played around with such apps like Tilt Brush, Open Brush, those sort of creative experiences, then you'll sort of be right at home with this because it's like that, but for music. Now, I'm no music expert, but it is fun to jump into, try and make your own tunes, songs, covers, whatever you want. There are some incredibly talented people out there who have already contributed to the community share hub section. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I'll be showcasing that. This is one of those experiences where you can jump in. You got different instruments, different sounds to play around with. So you got like different drums that you can hit. You got these organ type instruments that you can play around with, and the one where you stick your hand in and make some weird sounds, basically. It's a lot of fun. You can lose plenty of time in this. It's definitely one to check out and keep an eye on. There are some there are some things that I would like added or changed. And if you want to know what those are, carry on watching the video. But enough chit chat, let's dive into it. Don't forget, if you do enjoy this video, hit that like button. And if you want to be notified of future videos when I put them live, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. It really helps me out. But like I said, enough chit chat, let's get on to it. Game on. So here we are in Virtuoso. Now, like other creative apps, like I was saying in the introduction, this one is focusing on making music, giving you the freedom to jump into a sandbox environment and just create sweet, sweet music. There are tutorials, limiting tutorials, so we'll have a look at that, but then we can go straight into just creating your own music. So let's have a look at the tutorials and see what they have to offer.
Welcome to Virtuoso. Let's jump straight in and play some instruments.
Sure.
Look at your controllers and open the menu by holding the flashing button. The menu is where you access your instruments, tools, and settings. Let's open an instrument.
Now, I'll just say this straight away. I have already gone through the tutorial, so I won't bore you with all of it. I'm just going to highlight some bits of it in the next couple of bits of this video, and then we'll just jump straight into showcasing what actually this app has to offer. So it doesn't matter what button you press with this instrument, it always plays the same note. Each instrument has a range of sounds. You can either click and drag through them quickly like this, or you can one by one go through.
When you open the M pads, you get a pair of drumsticks. Try hitting the pads with the sticks to play some drum sounds. When you've found some sounds that you like, you can pull out pads from the main panel by pointing at them with your laser and using the grip button. Try extracting a few pads and arrange them into your own little drum kit.
And what it doesn't tell you is, like in other creative apps where you can scale things up and down, you can actually grab these and scale them as well. So you can have yourself gigantic pads.
It can be really hard to play a tight beat as a new player.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have a feature to help you. Enable Tempo Sync on the M-Pad's control panel and set it to 1/4. Turning on Tempo Sync gives you a tempo. You can feel each beat and see them as blinking lights on your controllers. If you play the drums with Tempo Sync set to 1/4, the drums will only trigger on each beat.
So no matter how quickly I drum this, it'll only be to the 1/4 tempo sync.
Let's make it more fun. Turn up the tempo sync to 1/16 and try hitting the drums as quickly as you can.
You can easily get carried away with these.
Open the looper from the menu on your controller.
No, I'm busy. Hang on. See? You can, yeah, become a drummer easily. Right, what are we doing?
The looper has a big recording button that you hit with your hand or your drumstick.
Let's move this over
When
here.
you hit it, it will wait for you to play something before it starts recording. As soon as you hit the button again, it will start looping the sounds you just played. Try it out by recording a drum loop. Groovy. If you're not satisfied, you can press the re-record button and try again. If you're happy, press continue and we'll add some tunes.
Don't ask me, I have no idea, but you know.
Open the song library from the menu on your controllers. From here, you can save your song and listen to stuff other people have made. Don't worry, your song won't be shared online unless you create an account and click Share with Community.
Now, as you can already see, I've saved some songs already. This was the first song I did via this tutorial. Then I've been messing around with some other songs. But yes, so there is the community song section here, and there are some phenomenal people out there who have already created masterpieces and covers of other songs. But most of they're just sections of songs, and I'll get onto that in a bit later. But yes, let's save this. We'll just call it new save for now. You can give it a description, some tags. We're not going to save it to the cloud or share it with the community. We're just going to literally save it onto the headset.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's it for this tutorial. From here, you can jump right into exploring the other instruments, or you can click community songs to see what other people are creating. You can also find more video tutorials from the tutorials tab on the controller menu.
Now, one of the things that I'm slightly disappointed in, and I hope there are two things. Let me get these things out of the way. Number one, tutorials. Oops. That's it. There are 3 tutorials. We've got the looper and the organ, and these are literally just video tutorials.
Hi! In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how the looper works.
Okay, this is only 3 minutes 4. Then we've got the organ.
Hi!
Which is 1 minute 59. That's it. It doesn't go into detail of explaining more of actually how to record songs properly, anything like that. And basically, to record a song, you will have your looper. You can group things. So I can make another group. I can move these over here. I can call this drum. So I've got that. You can change in here the start sync, the stop sync. It doesn't teach you any of this. It doesn't teach you about the fade. It doesn't tell you about the one shot. The one shot being, instead of it looping, it will just, hang on, wrong one. Instead of it looping, it will just play it through that one sequence that you've done and then stop. Okay, that's it. That's all I recorded. Therefore, that's all it's going to play with one shot. I have no idea what retrigger is or how to use it because it's not covered anywhere. So if anyone out there knows what the retrigger is and how to use it, please let me know down in the comments below. Please, I beg you. So then when you want to actually record something, you bring out the tape recorder, you hit record, and then you either play live different instruments, and it will record that, or you already have set up on your looper different sequences, and you play those. And then you introduce new bits. It's more sort of like a live DJing sort of music creation thing, as opposed to sitting down and creating tracks with a timeline. I wish there was a timeline feature, so you can actually record these bits, stick them in a timeline, and line them up how you want to, and then have it either repeat for the entire timeline, a stop point, an end point, actually mix all these multi-tracks instead of just using a looper. That's the only thing I feel is missing from this. That and more tutorials that actually teach you how to use this thing. And there you go. That's your song recorded. So you press play, you can listen back to it. And then if you like it, you can save it. So that is the entirety of how you will compile a song and record it. This is something else it doesn't actually tell you. So if you have your looper system out like this, you can actually, instead of coming back over here and pressing on the buttons, you can pull these out. So you can have these set up in different positions around you if you want. Obviously, you know what they are. And then you can stop it. You're going to play as well, aren't you? Don't. What did I just say? Stop it. Right. So then you can be here playing your music tunes. Then hit one of those. Obviously this sounds terrible. And then you can, get that bit going. So you can do that instead of having them as buttons that you click on. You can actually have them as like drum pads that you hit to trigger that sequence that you want to play. So that is an easier way of doing things. So let's quickly just go through and have a look at all the instruments that are available to you. So as we already saw, you've got the M pads, or the drum section. Each of these have different versions that you can go through and pick. But what is also cool is you can have pressure sensitive. You can have that, which I think is a nice touch. But you can also have the same drum piece. So you can see those are all the same ones, but change the pitch. So we can have that at pitch 0, 1, 2, 3. Now what you can also do is you can detach this loop a bit so it is like part of your drum kit. And instead of setting it to auto, you can set it to, so that'll be one sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. So, yeah, so we want it to record for one sequence. So we know that's the loop length. So because we set it to record just one loop length, it's recorded that and then it's looping back automatically. And it's still recording. So we can add other bits. We don't obviously have to bring them out. We can just hit them there, but so you can start building things up like this. Let's change the tempo for this one. Let's get a car door, shall we? There we go. Nice rhythm going there. So that's the M pads. Then you've got a harp, which is pretty self-explanatory. Again, changing the sound, the octave. So you can do all that on here as well. You got the tempo. We're in a Final Fantasy game now. Either that or a cave in Zelda or something like that. Now, all of the controls, I think all of them, most of the controls actually have the scale panel, which allows you to add in other keys, other notes for the scale. And also set which is the starting note. So if I start now, and then change it to an E key, notice it starts on the E key. You've got the board, which you've already seen. So with this one, if you move your hand either side, you stay in on that one. You can rotate to get different sounds. Different buttons do the same note. Then with the organ's slightly different. You can actually go from one straight through. It's sort of like a piano, so it like an organ. This is with the trigger. Then with the grip, you're going that way. And then with the A button, up and down. They're all in harmony. So if I do this one, they all work together. Then we've got cluster. Cluster's a fun one because while you've got the horizontal, you've also got the vertical. And again, same, you can rotate the grip to get different sounds. We've got the, what's it called? The wave min. So you stick your hand in. Again, trigger, grip, A button, giving you different sounds. And it's basically deep, high-pitched. So you can make some pretty funky sounds. And then, lo and behold, we have a microphone. Let's get more reverb on that. Ooh. Welcome. So this is if you want to do vocals. For your soundtrack, obviously you can record this. So yeah, you have a microphone. You can do what you'd expect with a microphone. Go figure. So I've just been playing around with trying to create some interesting songs, tunes, whatever you want to call them. But they are by no means perfect. But you know, some Mario tune. But there are some insanely talented people out there. If I go to my favorites, right? These two just, wow. Ready? Brace yourselves. Ready? Are you sitting down? I hope you are. Here we go. And obviously this is just 11 seconds long and it's just looping. That's it. And what you can do, from my understanding, is if someone's done something like this and uploaded it, you can download it and then remix it or add to it, or, you know, take bits out and just, you know, change it, remix it. Then you've also got some Daft Punk. Sorry, Daft Punk. I read the funk part. Anyway. I wish I had the skill and the talent to produce stuff like this. Maybe one day, maybe if, you know, I really try and learn, and yeah, maybe one day. Let's just leave it at that. I need more tutorials. Hopefully when this is officially out, you guys will also be making music and producing videos on how to do things better, because I really need the help. So please, if you do that, let me know down in the comments below and I will check it out, because I need all the help I can get. But guys, I'm going to leave that there with this video. This has been Virtuoso. I'm GameOnScorpio. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have and you've made it all the way to the end of this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you have enjoyed that is obviously. And if you have, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos that I upload. Let me know what you thought of this down in the comments below, and I shall catch you all next time. Game on.